Hello my lovelies, Sophia here. Welcome back to my channel, Sophia Psychic Tarot. So today's pick a card reading is how do they feel? It is usually a love connection rather than a family member or friend, but you can listen to it and take what resonates and leave the rest behind. So we have the 3 piles 1, 2 and 3. The timestamps are in the description box below the video, along with a list of other services I can provide for you to help you. For my lovelies who chose pile number 1, let's have a look at how your person is feeling about you. It is usually a love connection rather than a family member or friend. You can, of course, listen to it, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I also have a list of services in the description box that may help you as well. I also have a Get Them Back playlist on this channel that is all about getting your person back in contact with you or getting them to stop the hot and cold behaviour and giving you breadcrumbs. So what I'm going to do is put out 6 cards from this deck, and then I'm going to build on each one to give you a bigger message. Again, as with any pick a card readings, they are general. You can of course book your own personal reading on your specific situation. I'm also going to take out as much of the shuffling as I can. It cuts down the length of the video due to the storage that I've got on my iPad to upload the video. Okay, so your person is definitely wanting to offer you something more solid this time. So whether you're in contact or not, they're wanting to definitely move things forward quickly between you. So let's build on each card. So let's just move these ones out of the way. So we have the 6 of Pentacles. Pentacles for me are emotional and financial security. So feeling secure emotionally or feeling financially secure. And this person is giving to the children his security, okay, whichever they are needing, emotional or financial security. So your person is wanting to give you something more balanced. We've got the scales here. They're wanting to give you something more even this time, something more solid. So before, where they didn't give you much and you seem to be giving all the doing all the giving, they are now wanting to make this more balanced and even, giving you just as much as you give them, if not more. So let's build on this. Yeah, they're coming up with a plan. They've been thinking about their next move with you. When you play chess, you think seriously about your next move. You contemplate it, you think about it because you want to win. With a beautiful 2 of Cups. So yes, they are seriously wanting to build on the love connection that you have, being more serious, being more solid here. Because they are telling you that you are good enough. So know that you're good enough. So with this card here, wanting to move fast, fast movement. So they're wanting to get this going pretty quick. Yeah, they may have had their fears, the bogeyman holding them back. It may be that there's been people or situation holding them back. But with this suit of armour, it's showing that they're protected now. They are oblivious to it. Okay, they're not going to let the bogeyman hold them back anymore. And the Judgment card, rebirths, reconciliations here. So it also talks about judgment. So it may be that they are asking you not to judge them for their behaviour before. It may be that they are saying that they don't want to be judged by the thing or the person that is holding them back anymore. We've got 2 8s here, 8 of Rods and the 8 here with the bogeyman. So it could be that 8 is relevant here. 8 days, 8 weeks, okay, 8 hours. The number 8 may be significant to you somewhere here. And the masculine. So this isn't the divine masculine in this deck. It's just showing their masculine side. We all have a feminine and a masculine side, whether we're male or female. And it's just saying that they are now stepping up to the plate, a bit like the emperor or the, you know, the Emperor. They are taking charge of things. For some of them, they're drawing me to the moon cycles here, the phases of the moon. So they're saying that, you know, for some of you, it may have been a long time for this to come from them, okay? But they are serious. They are wanting to give you something more solid here. And here, this card for me is talks, okay? So they're wanting to talk to you. If you're in no contact, then they are wanting to talk to you. They're wondering what you're doing, okay? They're wanting to offer you something more solid in this loving connection that you have. Yeah, they are releasing things that are no longer serving them. For some of you, I know that a lot of you follow my Instagram and follow my other channel, so you've been doing your work to call your person in, and you're like this beacon. You are a bit like the flame, the moth to the flame. Your person is being drawn back to you energetically, so they're releasing everything that is not serving them, okay? Releasing their fears, releasing people who are holding them back. Not wanting judgment, they don't want to be judged, okay, but rebirths, reconciliations to be with you. And again, clarifying that you've been wishing, you've been calling them in, and spirit is guiding your person back to you. For, you know, whether you're in contact or not, you know, just bringing you closer together with this beautiful Two of Cups. They want to let you know that they've been very stressed, okay, but they also know that they've stressed you out as well. Again, breaking free. And this cloud always reminds me of an angel. Its wings and its body and its head. So again, spirit is trying to help them to break free from the bogeyman, whatever it is that has been holding them back. So coming in soon, I'm hearing. So for some of them, they're just wanting to let you know that with this dark cloud over the house and him not really, you know, feeling pressured to go in, whether your person is male or female, okay, they're just letting you know that wherever they've been, or if you've been in no contact, then wherever they've been or whatever's been happening in their lives, it's been under this dark cloud. They felt a lot of pressure. That's why they're breaking free, wanting to come forward to you. So also things haven't been the same or haven't worked out how they had wanted it to or intended it to. Not that you're being second best, but they're just saying they've, as the saying goes, absence makes the heart grow fonder. Okay, they've realised sometimes we have to go through a breakup to make us appreciate the other person, you know, either way, and to not put on demands and expectations, okay, so that it can work the next time round. Things are more deeper the next time round because you've grown in that period of separation. For those of you in contact, again, your person may not be living with you. There may be somewhere else that is under this dark cloud, okay, and they're wanting to come forward. Or if you live together and you're just asking how does your person feel about you, then there may be pressures. They may have felt a bit pressured lately. They certainly believe in this connection. And they have faith in this connection and that the future is going to be brighter between the two of you. And the Star again, and the Ten of Pentacles. And we've got that beautiful star here. This little boy believes in Father Christmas and the Tooth Fairy. He has that belief. Children have that belief that boogeymen exist, if you like. But look, they're feeling more positive about the future with you and wanting, you know, the abundance again, all the Ten of Pentacles, all the emotional and financial security between you both here. And a favourable outcome, and the person you're asking about is trustworthy. So that's from Archangel Michael. Thank you for this beautiful outcome to this situation, which is perfect and fair for everyone involved. Thank you, Archangel Michael, for helping me trust and have faith. And the person you're asking about is trustworthy. Thank you for helping me have faith so I can open my heart wider in my relationships. I am grateful for your protection, ensuring that only trustworthy people are in my life. So Archangel Michael is saying, yes, there is a favourable outcome in this connection, and this person is trustworthy this time because they have realised that you are the person that they want to be with. And here they are offering you this big pentacle, everything that they can. Look at the lovely grapes growing in the background here, all this greenery, luxury here. Look how luxurious this king looks. Your person is wanting to give you everything this time. Yeah, again, they're feeling re-energized, letting go of the old, bringing in the new. And again, Spirit has been guiding your person back to you. And we have the reunion here. Even if there have been third-party people or situations that have kept you apart, Spirit is guiding your person back to you. The door to personal healing and happiness is now wide open. So healing has been done, and the door to happiness is open for you in this caring connection here. This person loves you. This one here, going into a new cycle. But Spirit is drawing me to these two. They are at loggerheads here. So Spirit is saying, and with this green snake as well, and with this sort of Jekyll, a bit like deception for me, they're saying when this new cycle comes in again for you, there can be no jealousy, deceit, arguments. The angel is here to say, with this book, learn from what has happened before. Do not bring it into it again, because it will go and fall apart again if these are not corrected. Whatever it was that made it fall apart, or whatever happened, not just these three things, but, you know, Spirit is just saying as well, this new cycle is coming around for you again, to give it your best shot this time, to learn from what has happened before and to not go back into the same old cycle. If you do, Spirit is saying it will fall apart again. This card for me is like the Two of Cups as well. Okay, your person here has now got their crown chakra awakened. Okay, they know that you are the Two of Cups for them, that you are meant to be together. Because they see you as their world. You're who they want. And here, they've made that decision. They're about to make the decision. They're coming towards you here. Yes, official person, they mean business. Okay, they are serious. And we've had that all through. Okay, they are serious about you. And marriage. They're definitely serious. Okay, they are, you know, definitely wanting this, and even a new home. So moving in together, marrying, you know, definitely serious here. Like I say, all in. And honeymoon as well. But Spirit is, for me, this angel on the boat is bringing this person to you. And because the land, the shore is in sight, it's again soon. Okay, it is going to be soon. Enjoy the holiday time together. So have fun with it this time round. Okay, try not to rush things, just enjoy it for what it is. But your person is definitely serious. So let me just pull in one of these. Yeah, the wheel again. This is fated. The wheels are already in progress. There's no stopping it. Okay, it is happening. So let me just pull in some advice for you whilst you're waiting for your person to step up to the plate here and offer you what you are wanting. Queen of Swords, just sitting there. This is on the swords. So with the swords, it's again your mental thoughts. So this queen cuts out all her negative thoughts, all her doubts, all her fears, all her insecurities. She's just sitting there like the boss. There's a wise owl beside her, so she's wiser now. She's not going to let those fears, doubts and insecurities come back in. She's on top of her game. The world again. You're going to get what you want. And one of these advice. And beauty. Your person finds you extremely attractive, very beautiful, very handsome. But when you look in at yourself or think about yourself, you may have a distorted view about yourself. So make sure that you are cutting out those negative thoughts that are perhaps, am I good enough? They've told you you're good enough. Here, you are good enough. So perhaps some of you didn't think you were good enough. Okay. Whatever it is, just recognize and know that you are beautiful. You are good enough. You are the best. Okay, like I say, your person means business here, and they want a happy future with you, giving you everything that they can, because of the love that they have for you and wanting marriage. They are serious. I will leave this with you. Love and light. For my lovelies who chose pile number 2, let's have a look at how your person feels about you. It is usually a love connection rather than a family member or friend, but you can take what resonates and leave the rest behind. In the description box below, I have a list of services that may help you. And also, as with any pick a card reading, they are general, but you can get your own personal reading. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle these and put out 6. I'm going to fast forward the video, and I am going to take out most of the shuffling of these and for the rest of the cards to cut down the time of the video because of the storage on my iPad. Okay, so either something has happened between you where you've argued, or your person has found something out, or you found something out about them that is not very good here. Okay, but your person is feeling emotional and they are trying to get more balance here and wanting things to be worked out between you on a more solid foundation. For others of you, they may be in a situation, so if you're in no contact or you're in contact and they're with somebody else, whether it is a third party or, you know, family, mum and dad who don't agree with your connection here, or circumstances, or their own addictions here and own negative thoughts. But there's some negativity here that they are wanting to work through. So let me put these to one side and let's bring in more on each one. So the 5 of Swords here. Now this one for me is 2 sneaky people talking here. Perhaps there's been gossip. Perhaps there was something seen on social media. Perhaps other people interfered. Okay, it could be that they are with people around them at the moment, if they're in no contact with you, or even if they are, where they are realizing that these people or this person is no good for them. They're wanting to take back control. They're wanting to leave these people behind, okay? If you've had an argument or they found out something about you, then that's just saying that they've, you know, they're not happy about it, or they know that you're not happy about it if it's something they did wrong. As I say, this isn't a personal reading, but I do try to bring through as many situations from Spirit as I can. Your person is doing a lot of thinking. They're doing a lot of thinking and reflecting here. Definitely. With the Hermit, okay? So they could be, if you've shunned them, if you've sort of blocked them because of something you found out that you didn't like, then they are feeling that, okay? They're feeling alone, they're feeling rejected here. If again, if they're with somebody else, whatever the situation is, they're really seriously thinking about that they want to be with you here. So again, it's not personal. Take from it what resonates, leave the rest behind. I can't bring in every different situation. At the end of the day, your person is seriously doing some thinking here on whatever has happened between you or whatever situation they are in. that they are not happy about. Your person is not happy, put it that way. And they're saying here conclusions are within reach. So again, they're drawing me to the red on his sleeves. So for some people, say if your person is with somebody else or with parents that are stopping a situation between you or other people, your person is not very happy at all. They are angry, okay? They are really not. It's like, I'm here, I'm not having it, okay? I don't care what you're saying. I don't care what's happened, not to you, but to somebody else who is keeping you two apart, okay? And now they are really thinking, and they're just wanting you to know that conclusions are within reach, okay, between you two. If it is, again, something that has happened between you, then your person either knows that you're really angry and they are sort of giving it good thought here, or they were angry about something as well. But expect powerful change to come in here. So this devil card, again, look how angry this devil is, scolding these people here. So again, it could be you angry with your person, them angry with you, them not very happy where they are. Take it as it resonates, okay? They find you extremely attractive. Okay, they are still extremely attracted to you, and they're showing me the star on here, which is showing me that they want a future with you. But they know that you could be mad with them, or that they have been mad with you. Okay, so again, they want to reveal something to you here. Okay, they're asking you to trust them, but they know that they push boundaries. Or vice versa, take it as it resonates. We've got boundaries and we've got trust, but they want things to blossom between you here. So emotions, okay, very caught up in their emotions here. Yeah, wanting to have this happiness with you, wanting movement between you, wanting to perhaps move in with you, to be with you. I also heard that some of them, if you've been in no contact, they are wondering if you've moved on now, okay? Are you with somebody else? Have you moved on in your life? Have you moved on from the feelings that you had from them? They are definitely wanting commitment with you here, I'm hearing. So they're saying, let yourself receive, allow others to give you loving care, receive without guilt or apologies. Okay, so again, asking for you to receive them back into your arms here, so that they can give you that loving care, but without holding on to the guilt or resentment or anger or frustration here. Trust. They know boundaries were pushed. So the Two of Pentacles, where they are weighing things up, but also getting more balance here. Wanting things to be more balanced between you and not stormy waters like the boats tousled around in the background. Woo! Standing in their power now. Knowing their truths. Knowing the truth. Again, that Ace of Cups. So we've got the moon phases on this one. It's been emotional whilst either you have been apart, time apart, okay, Spirit has been overseeing this for the two of you to be guided back to each other. So detaching from the situation, either detaching from a situation they are in, so cutting any attachment to fear or drama as well, cutting attachment to people or things that have been keeping them back from you, okay, so that they can be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within them and this situation here. The romance angels are definitely helping in this connection here. So this card, where they are wanting to work at this time, build things on a more solid foundation between you so that it can be sustained and maintained this time instead of falling apart again. Especially if there's been no contact, frosty behavior or hot and cold behavior, breadcrumbs. Okay, definitely wanting to work on things here. Wanting to move things forward quickly between you. But Spirit is saying about this storm warning. So again, they're sort of saying here, if I come back or if we try again, if it keeps going into stormy waters, okay, like here, things not being balanced, like behind him here, things not being balanced, it's going to fall apart again, okay? It's just going to go the same path that it went before. So there needs to be balance of the second chakra, the sacral chakra, emotions here. It needs to be more balanced emotionally. So this Sun card, which is happiness, joy, victory, success, but also communication for me. So if you are in no communication, your person is wanting to communicate, they're not sure how you're going to receive them, okay, whether you're going to bite their head off or say, no, I've moved on, I don't want anything to do with you or whatever, okay. Bringing up the old story again with this storm warning, just wanting this happiness and joy with you. Perhaps wanting a family with you, but finding you extremely attractive, you know, really thinking about you, whether you're male or female here. Wanting to express their love to you, whether they are male or female, giving you this cup of love here. So yes, because again, they find you extremely attractive, passionate. They're definitely drawn to you. Whatever has gone on between you, they're wanting to make amends here. And they are taking action. They are wanting to take action here. And again, that work card, you know, working on things to build a more solid foundation between the two of you. Yes, things definitely that have gone on between you or have been happening between you need to end. Dead, buried. Bury it, set it on fire, whatever. Okay, because if it goes back to how it was, there's going to be more storms. It won't last, Spirit is saying. It'll just fall apart again. Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. So if you've been wanting this person back, then here we go. Your wish has been granted. But again, Spirit is warning with this storm warning, if it goes back to arguments, if it goes back to not trusting, bringing up the old story, it's going to fall apart again. So be prepared. They've given you the storm warning. Attraction. Yes, again, another card saying that your person is extremely attracted to you. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. There's a lot of sexual chemistry between you here. Okay, so enjoying, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So if you can take this person back, if you can, you know, forgive and forget, if you like, and see how it goes this time, but in a more relaxed energy, then there's no reason why this can't work out. Let's just bring in one of these. Your person wants to come back towards you here, traveling back towards you here. So let's just bring in advice whilst you're waiting. 5 of Cups. So some of you won't be able to forgive and forget. So whether your person comes back or tries to wave the white flag, then you're not going to accept it, okay? Because you're too caught up in the spilt milk, crying over the spilt cups, the emotions that all went wrong, instead of turning around and building on the 2 of Cups here. Some of you, too much time has gone past and you are thinking this is impossible. You know, some of you may be in this energy just thinking that it's impossible. You may have, you know, done something to them that has, you know, you may have finished with them and now you're sort of in that energy. It could be a whole host of many things, but this is not a very good energy. It's a lower vibrational energy. So where you are, like I say, not focusing on the beautiful love connection in this, you might be getting caught up in the timing. You may not be able to forgive because you're pinning yourself down with the letdown, the disappointments, your old thought patterns. Okay, so for some of you, even if your person does come back, you can't let go of this, so it's not going to go anywhere. For others of you that have worked on yourselves, that have, you know, can forgive and forget and want to give this a try because you love this person and you really want to give this a go, it can work, but it can't go back to the old way. So another card, please. Yeah, the body. Things you need to work on yourself. For some of you, there is self-concept to work on here. The way that you're thinking about things. Perhaps some of you are so sort of upset that you've not been eating very properly. But again, that bloody sexual attraction here. Okay, the libido. So there's a lot of chemistry and attraction between you here. But whether you can forgive or forget is up to you. If you can't, then this isn't going to work, or it's going to come back around perhaps later when perhaps you've worked on yourself and got out of these raw emotions here. So I will leave this with you. Love and light. For my lovelies who chose pile number 3, let's have a look at how your person feels about you. It is usually a love connection, not so much a family member or a friend, but you can take what resonates, leave the rest behind. Also, in the description box below, I have a list of other services that may help you. And also, as a pick a card reading is general, you may want to get your own personal reading on your specific situation. So what I'm going to do is take out as much shuffling going forward through your reading because of the space I've got on my iPad storage space. So I'm going to be cutting out as much shuffling as possible, but I am going to put down 6 of these first. So you're going to either suddenly see 6 or I might do a bit of the shuffling in between. Okay. Okay, my lovelies. So your person is definitely wanting to offer you their love here. So I feel for a lot of you, this is going to mainly be no contact, but it doesn't matter if you are in contact. Perhaps it's minimal contact, or your person, it could be with somebody else or in a situation where parents are stopping this. Okay, but I'm going to work through each one and bring in more cards on them. So the beautiful Knight of Cups. Now with this one, he's wanting to, or she is wanting to offer you their love, this cup of love. New starts, new opportunities, but with the wings on his helmet, this is divinely guided as well. Okay, your spirit is helping to bring your person back towards you here. So let's bring in more. You may have been working hard, doing your work, as I talk about on my other channel, the daily readings, Instagram. Okay, so for those of you that do follow me there, you will know what I mean by that. For some of you, it has been hard work. Your person may be putting in the work now. Okay, they've worked on themselves. Work has been put in somewhere. For some of you, you may have been waiting a long time. So if you've been in no contact, there may have been quite a while with no contact. For others of you, you've been waiting for your person to come forward and tell you this. You're going into a new cycle. Okay, you may have been waiting for the changes to happen, but there is this waiting here. You know, work being put in, offer of love here. A new romantic cycle begins, yes. This card here, moving quickly towards you, wanting things to be sorted out quickly here, whatever the situation is. Passion, having that passion, wanting new starts, new beginnings, coming towards you very passionately here. They've done a lot of reflecting and they feel that they can't move forward without you in their lives. Yes, wanting again a new start and a new beginning here. Turning their back on emotions that are not serving them, situation that's not serving them, okay, in order to come forward to you here, or to give you more if you're in contact. Whatever the situation, your person is done their work or doing their work, whatever time has happened, whatever's gone on, they're wanting this new romantic cycle between you here. Beauty, because they know how beautiful or handsome that you are. It may be with these two cards that they're wanting to come forward, but they're not sure whether you've moved on or whether you can both move on from the cups that have been spilt, the emotions that have been spilt here. Okay, so a couple of things there. Arguments. So it could be that the two of you argue or argued. Okay, you went into perhaps no contact on an argument. It may be that you're arguing at the moment. It may be that they are in a situation with another person or with family members where there are arguments, hence the fact that they're wanting to come towards you because they're not happy where they are without you here. There's been a lot of obstacles. There may be a couple more obstacles to go before they do come forward. Okay, perhaps that they're telling you here the work is being put in. They're wanting to come forward, but just wait a little bit longer. Okay, but they are coming towards you. They're on the right path to coming towards you here, sorry. And talking of paths, making their mind up which path to take. But Spirit is saying with this card, following their intuition, their true heart's desire, following their inner sat-nav, which is going to lead them back to you. Dream big. Let go of small thoughts about yourself. See yourself succeeding and positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people and situations. Avoid negativity. So this is them, okay? They are now seeing themselves being with you. Dreaming big. Seeing the two of you succeeding together and having more positive energy in this connection. So with this Knight of Pentacles, where they, with this barren field, okay, you know, perhaps didn't offer you very much before. It's been harvested, it's now been ploughed, okay, they're wanting to put new seeds down with you together, okay, to make things grow better between you this time, offering you this emotional security more here. They again have felt lost without you, but they're being guided back towards you. So for some of you, this may not be just yet, but there's movement behind the scenes, okay? So things are moving in your favour. Your person is definitely getting that sort of push to come back towards you for this new romantic cycle to come in between you. Because they find you extremely attractive, they're very passionate about you, whether you're male or female here. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention. So they've definitely got their eye on you. You're their target. Releasing any fears and doubts, granting them the confidence and courage to take action towards realizing their dreams. So again, Spirit is saying, for some of them, they're at that point where they're ready. They've done their thinking, they've done the work, okay. They're turning their back on what's no longer serving them. They're finding you extremely attractive and beautiful, coming towards you, feeling more positive, you know, seeing the two of you succeeding together. For others, they're still sort of being pushed here. There's still a little bit to go. So this past card, your person is just energetically wanting you to know that they've not forgotten about you, or that whatever has gone on in the past, things will be fine between you. Okay, so let's just pull in more on this. For this, you know, they're wanting a family with you. Again, finding you extremely attractive here. and the Sun card, you know, communication that can be for me. We've got the Page of Rods next, which is news. Okay, so if you're in no contact, wanting to communicate with you, for the two of you to be happy together. If you're in contact, then perhaps more contact, or just telling you that they want the happiness with you. They want a future with you here. The door to Spirit is now open. So yes, Spirit is really sort of got your back here. Okay, and they are really helping them to come forward with the throat chakra and speak their truths to you. So hence news coming. There, you know, you will get the news that you want. However long it takes, you will get the news that you want. Yeah, you may not be seeing it at the moment. Things are hidden from you, so you're not seeing the movement that you want, but Spirit is just letting you know that your person, there is movement behind the scenes. Just like when you look into a lake or a river, you can't see, or the sea, you can't see all the life underneath. You're just seeing the top, the surface, perhaps your own reflection. But Spirit is saying there's a lot going on beneath the surface that you're not seeing. So just because you're not seeing it yet doesn't mean that nothing is happening. There is movement here to bring you and your person into the relationship that you want. Things are going to grow from the seed here. This small acorn grows mighty oak trees, okay? Things will grow between you. Your person may be very stressed at the moment. You may be very stressed here. Your person may have anxiety, and that's why they're worried about coming forward, because they're not sure whether you've moved on or how you're going to react. Perhaps they're anxious about a situation as well. Take it as it resonates. I also feel from that as well, yeah, they're not feeling very secure at all. They're feeling in a bit of a mess, actually. So for some of you, that, you know, when they come forward, they're going to tell you how awful things have been without you. for some of you, okay? Especially if they've been with a third party, or in a, you know, perhaps mum and dad keeping them away from you, or a situation here. Okay, but they're definitely wanting union with you. So for some of you, it's soon. For others of you, just wait a little longer whilst they sort things out here. Yeah, changes. Okay, there are changes coming in, and there's a man loading up his car here. So yeah, again, your person has been in despair without you. Things have not been good without you in their life, or things have not been good and you have been there in their life, but now they are ready to know that you're the one that their loyalties lie with. I'm being told that you're the one that's remained loyal to them, and they're seeing your worth and valuing you and appreciating you here. Everything's okay. Don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way. They are drawing me to the 9, so it could be I'm doing this video in September 2021, so it could be, you know, that something might happen in September. It could be 9 weeks, it could be in the next 9 months, hopefully not that long, but take it as it resonates, okay? There's changes coming anyway. Spirit is saying everything's okay, don't worry, it's all working out in a beautiful way here. Excuse me. Definitely strong chemistry between you here. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. But again, a 9 card. Okay, so definitely something with a 9 here is relevant. The 9th month, September. Okay, but they've definitely got the skills to come forward to make this right for the two of you, the 2 arrows, just like a bit like the 2 of Cups, for you to be together here. So let's just look at advice for you whilst you're waiting, because for some of you it's not going to be that quick. Again, this sort of no communication card, being left out in the cold. So again, for you, you may be in no contact. You're not seeing anything. Remember, Spirit said there is movement. So just because you're not seeing it today doesn't mean things aren't happening. Everything's okay. Don't worry. It's all working out in a beautiful way. The attraction is still there. There's changes coming. You've got, you know, your person has got the skills to come forward here. So even if it's hot and cold behavior, breadcrumbs, anything, Spirit is saying to you, don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Things are going on behind the scenes. So if you're sat there thinking nothing's happening, I'm not getting what I want, there is movement, my lovelies. Yep, destruction. Things are falling apart where your person is, or a situation that has been keeping them back in order for them to come with you. But Spirit is also saying, don't self-sabotage this. Don't go back into nothing's ever going to happen between us because how long have I been waiting? Okay, you are going to be, some of you may start off as friends again and then become lovers again. Okay, but your person has got a lot to tell you as well, I'm hearing. Okay, so your person has got a lot that they want to talk to you about, especially here, as I said, on this row. But so Spirit is just wanting you to know whilst you're waiting that just because you're not seeing anything yet, you know, there's a great big party going on at the back of the house. Just because the lights aren't on at the front, there's a big party at the back of the house. It's all lit up. Okay, so also, so just because you're not seeing movement, just know that wherever your person is, there is destruction. It's a hopeless situation. Okay, don't want to be where they are. They're coming forward to be with you. For others of you, this message is don't cut off your nose to spite your face. Stop self-sabotaging this and thinking the worst. I will leave this with you. Love and light.